Da, da, da. Does it work? I see green dots. Hopefully it works. Yay! 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 See, you just gotta get smart and redo your shit. Geez Louise, pepper cheese. Now I'm like, don't touch anything or else there's going to be some mischief. So obviously we're getting a late start because I'm going to give everybody some time to hop on. How are you guys doing? You good? Feeling good? I smell like a dream right now. Woo! Well, it's wonderful. Dismiss. I need to find the playlist. There we go. Happy Monday. Thanks, Stephanie. I got this top. I wore a top from the same designer on the core flow. So this is also riveted. It's really comfortable, makes me happy. Very loosey-goosey, you know? Miriam, I'm good. Slept in a little bit with Kamar. That was excellent. And then we cleaned the gutters on our house. So we did some very homeownery shit today. And there was just like tree shit raining down on me. So. But I am excited for this class today because I really feel like my body is craving what we're going to do today. There will be some more kind of advanced moves. We'll be going through like your dancer's pose. We're going to be going through some wheels and then some extra things that you can do within those shapes. Thanks, Bea. I was just like, I don't own anything this color. I feel like we need to do something like this. So I've got a block. If you're feeling really tight, a strap might be helpful, but up to you, you know? Where is my strap? Strap a lap. So these are really, really helpful, especially, yay, Malia, we're back. Especially if we're going to be working like some dancers things that get like a little bit tricky. I actually like to do it like this. So there's going to be some ways to kind of strap you up, make safe shapes. So sometimes helpful to have these devices. I'm just going to leave them towards the top of our mat and I guess we'll see where we go. I thought I vacuumed all the cat hair up, but I left a giant clump over here. All right, you cuties ready to go? 10 minutes late, it's fine. Sometimes the universe just has other plans for us. So let's actually get started standing. Yeah. I'm going to start on the third song on this playlist, okay? Blockhead. That's where we're going. Also, do not disturb. Nobody call me. I'm busy doing shit with my friends. All right. So let's get warmed up. Let's get standing. I'm just going to go hip width distance apart here. And I really want you to like glue your feet into the ground. Now, proper posture top to bottom. I want you to have a lot of length into your tailbone, and I want the hips to stay in place. We're going to do some range of movement through our shoulders real quick. So arms are going to relax down by your side. I want you to make a fist with the right hand. Reach it forwards, up above you, and take it behind you. Again, we're not moving our lower body as we do this. This is actually really good stuff for core work, core integrity. Now let's take these circles in the other direction. Behind you, notice I'm kind of going into that external rotation before taking it forward into neutral position. Oh, yeah. Last 3. My shoulder is still so clicky. Clicky forever. 2. And 1. Right arm relaxes by the side. Left arm makes a fist. Take that in front of you, up above your head, and all the way back without moving the lower body. Now, there's going to be like a natural desire for the chest to open up a little bit. I'm not going to knock you if it opens up a little bit, but I don't want you to fully twist. Just move within the rotation of your shoulder. All right, and other way. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Both of your arms are going to relax down by your side body. Now inhale, reach both of your arms up to the sky. And with your exhale, forward fold. We'll go nice open arms, hinging from your hips. Oh, show me what your halfway lift looks like. Press into your shin bones. Elevate through your chest. Lean a little bit into the toes. And then exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way back down. Good. 2 more times, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Nice. Last one for me. Lengthen out into your halfway lift. Let the fingertips find the ground on this one and walk yourself forward into a high plank position. Spread out your hands nice and wide. Know at any time that planks can get modified with your knees on the ground, but I still want the long hips underneath you, yeah? So no anterior tilts. Think posterior tilts all day. We're here just for 8, 7, last 6, 5 until you press back into downward facing dog, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back into downward facing. Now, hold in this downward facing dog, but feel free to move. Whatever helps open up your side body, your lats, your hamstrings. I'm always taking a few wiggles here. I also use this as an opportunity to try to get all the animal hair off of my mat. Because it's always covered in cat hair. All right. Now, from that downward facing dog, I want you to lift up your heels and bend your knees nice and deep. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Step both of your feet behind your wrists. We're still in hip width distance. Halfway lift, lengthen. And with your exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to standing. Big sweep of the arms. And with your exhale, little half circle back with your arms. We're going to meet in a chest expansion grip. So interlace your fingers, try to press your palms together. Elbows can bend if you need, or if you're able to lengthen through the arms, lift the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Now, bend your left knee and look over to the right-hand side. I love this stretch for my outer hips and because it's a big old chest opener. If you want a little something on the legs, because we are going to be doing some single-legged balancing, get the ankles nice and stretched out by sickling your foot. So roll to the outer edge of the right foot. And then take it back to center. Same thing, other side. Bend the right knee, lengthen out the left. Roll to outer edge of your left foot. Woo. Yes, it's a whole entire situation for me. All right, back to center. Release your hands down to the ground. Plant, step back into a high plank position, and we're going to do our first chaturanga. Glide forward, and again, knees can tap. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Now I want you to hold this 90-degree position for 3, for 2, and take it the rest of the way down. Untuck your toes, tops of the feet on the mat. Bring your hands out a little bit wider. Come up onto your fingertips, point the elbows up to the sky. Let's open the chest. Press into fingertips, get a little bit of a lift. Now dip your left shoulder, look out to the right. And we'll do the same exact thing other side. Dip your right shoulder, look to the left. Good. Take yourself back to center. Give me a nice little lift here. And then return the chest all the way down to the ground. Hands are going to come to your low back. Interlace your fingers. Again, lift the chest. This time, Shalabhasana. Feet are going to float up off of the ground. I want you to get some nice length through the legs. Very activating, heating to the back abs. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release it down. Tops of the hands are on the ground here. I want you to look over to the right-hand side. Really let your back relax. You can even bend your knees and rock side to side. Love this for the low back. Now look in the opposite direction. And then we'll take it back to center. Hands are going to be right down by your rib cage. I want you to push yourself through tabletop position and then take it back into downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, heels high, bend your knees, look forward. Travel to the top of your space. You can hop, you can step. This time we're going to go for big toes touching. Halfway lift, breath in. And with your exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms up to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, take it all the way back down. Ardha, halfway lift. And with your exhale, again, chaturangas, high to mid plank, but we're going to stop once more at that mid plank. Maybe the knees weren't on the ground the last time, maybe they are this time. Wherever you are, just shift forward 1/2 inch and stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Take it the rest of the way down. One more time through those chest openers, feet hip width distance, fingertips on the ground. Point the elbows up, elevate here, activate the back abs once more. Dip the left shoulder, look to the right. There you go. Same thing, other side. Dip right shoulder, look to the left. And then take it back to center. Again, give me your maximum lift. And all the way back down to the ground. Now reach your arms forward in front of you, just like you're Superman, Superwoman, whatever kind of super you want to be. And we're going to lift up everything. We're going to lift up your feet. We're going to lift up the arms, and we're going to do swimmers, a little Pilates warm up here. You're going to swim, 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 swim. I hate doing this. So if you're like, why, Tracy Lynn, are we starting this way? I don't want to do it either, but we're getting all these muscles nice and warmed up for what we're doing today. Last 3, last 2, hold it up on 1, sweep the arms back behind you, get a little more lifted, and then release everything down. Again, tops of the hands on the ground. Turn your head to your right-hand side. I'm trying to still get some mic action here. And you can do your windshield wiper side to side, or even intensify this kind of motion with a quick little twist. So foot can come behind you and foot can come behind you. You can do both sides, pretty lickety split on this one. Now we'll bring our hands all the way back to center by our side bodies. We're going to push ourselves back through into downward facing dog. Again, 2 breaths. I'm feeling much more warmed up through my back. So we're going to add some standing back bends here. Heels nice and high. Bend your knees, look forward, and we'll travel to the top. Ardha, halfway lift. And with your exhale, fold. Reach the arms all the way up to the sky. We're going to make a steeple grip up above us. So interlace your fingers, but leave the pointer fingers out. Get some elevation, squeeze the butt, lengthen the tailbone. Look up towards the sky. And then take it all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, high to mid plank. This time, we add on our upward facing. Lift the chest, lengthen through the arms. And with your exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Elevate through your right leg. And with your exhale, we'll step this right foot between your hands. Inhale, we'll go for our Anjane. Anjane. Lower the left knee down, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Get a lot of space into the front body. And with your exhale, we're going to forward fold at the top of our mat. I know it feels like a quick transition, but that's kind of how this thing works. Halfway lift once you get there. And exhale, forward fold. Chair position, bend your knees, sweep the arms, upper hand corner. And with your exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, left foot steps back. Lower the left knee down. Again, give me your Anjane. And with your exhale, hamstring stretch, hands on the ground, lengthen through the right leg, pull the toes back towards your face. Rebend into front knee, frame the foot, and you can go through your chaturangas, Ekapada style, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Let's do that work on the other side. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step it through low lunge. Anjane, right knee down, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Big openness through the front line of the body. And with your exhale, hands come down. Step to the top of your mat, standing fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair position, bend into your knees. Sweep the arms, upper hand corner. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, right foot steps back again. Lower the right knee. Again, Anjane. And with your exhale, taking it into your hamstring stretch with the hands on the ground. Rebend into front knee, tuck right toes, lift right knee, and you can move through Ekapadas. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. We're going to go through this 2 more times with a little more spice on each round. Right leg lifts. Again, exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, Anjane, arms reach up towards the sky or even behind you. Exhale, standing fold at the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Chair position. Option here to elevate through your heels. Stay with me, one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, step left foot back, Anjane. Exhale, you can go hands on the ground for this hamstring stretch or float it. Arms sweep back behind you as the right leg lengthens in front. Good. Take yourself back to the front and high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it up and back. Left leg. Let's go for it. Knee to nose, step through. Inhale, Anjane. This is where we're really focusing on our back bends. Lift, lift, lift. And take it back to the front, standing fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair position, bend into your knees, sweep the arms upper hand corner. Maybe we go on releve. Elevate through your heels. I guess talking is not my forte today, everyone. And forward fold, take it back down. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, right foot steps back. Again, you're in your Anjane. Floating or hand-assisted half split. Left leg lengthens nice and long, arms sweeping back behind you. Rebend into front knee, hands on the ground, tuck right toes, lift right knee, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale and exhale. Going for our final round. Right leg is going to lift. Knee to nose, big step through low lunge. Good. Anjane, knee down, reach up, reach back. Exhale, take it to the front, standing fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair position. Also, option to lift up your heels. Now, one further step. Hands come to heart center. Half chair. Interlace your fingers, press the palms forward, and try to become parallel to your mat. So that means one long line. I know this is a tough ass shape. Last 3. Last 2. And take it down to the ground on 1. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step left foot back. And back into our Anjane we go. Good. Now you can work again through your half split. If you're already feeling pretty open and want to go for a full split, I'll let you take it. Oof. Holding it for 3. Holding it for 2. And 1, we take it back. If you're in this full split, listen. I want you to try to push, pull it all the way through, and then through your high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Trying to keep that straight leg is insane. Left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, big step through low lunge. Going for our biggest back bended Anjane here, friends. Lift, lift, look. And we take it to the front, standing fold. Halfway, exhale, fold. Chair position. Maybe chair and releve, lift up the heels. Hands come to heart center, hinge forward, half chair. Press the palms forward. Last 3. Last 2. And forward fold. Halfway lift. And with your exhale, step right foot behind you. Anjane. And you can go through your floating, your hands on the ground, or your full Hanuman already. This side is feeling drastically different from the other. But that just means it is time to work on it. We're here for 3. Balance, balance for 2. And 1, we take it back. Again, if you're full splitting with me, try to pull through. Then go through high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Wunderbar. Lift up your heels. Bend your knees, look forward. Travel to the top of your space. Halfway lift. And with your exhale, fold. We'll rise all the way up to standing. Hands are going to come to heart center. We're actually going to step out. Right foot is going to go behind you so that we're facing one side of our mat. Yeah. Now I want you to turn your right toes to the back of your mat. Bend into your right knee. We'll go into that warrior two lower body. I don't even want you to trip right now about what the upper body is doing. We worked on this when we did our beginner's flow last week, okay? So really orient the pelvis, because when we're working on our legs moving independent of the rest of our body, it's really important to have strength and mobility within this centered area. Now, once you're feeling oriented, you're trusting that front thigh, reach the arms out into a T-shaped position. Flip your right palm. I want you to lean forwards and then take the right arm down, left arm high. We're in our side angle. Nothing changes, nothing changes. Inhale, reverse warrior. And with your exhale, we take it back to center. Lengthen through the right leg, turn right toes, turn left toes. We go into the other side. Left knee is going to bend. Take your time getting oriented. I always love doing this before a main flow starts because, okay. Once you've got your arms, again, turning the left palm up, I want you to reach forward, left arm down, right arm high. That's it. Big length, big length. Last three, last two, and one. Back to center, hips back in neutral, reverse. And then bring it all the way back to center. Lengthen through the left leg. Turn your toes towards the edge of your mat again. Reach both of your arms out. And with your exhale, forward fold, take it down. I like to get a little pigeon-toed. So I like to think of my toes turning in, my heels turning out, and getting a little bit deeper, trying to lift sit bones up to the sky. Now show me what your halfway lift looks like. And then I want you to turn all the way back to the front of the space. Step your right foot forward. You're in your standing fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way back up to standing. And let's go for the other side. Now your left foot is going to step back. You're going to again turn towards the side of your space, but we're going to start again with your right foot. So I want you to turn your right towards the front of our mat, and we're going to go for straight legs right here. We're going to go through Trikonasana. Arms are going to reach out into a T, turn the palm, and I want you to lean, shifting the hips off center. Trikonasana triangle pose, right arm down, left arm high. Think about this top hip wrapping behind you the entire time. Your bottom hip wanting to push forwards. Now let's take it up. Hips come back to neutral, reverse Trikonasana. And we're back into center. Turn the toes again to the edge. Left toes turn to the back. Palm flips, get the hips off center. Lean, take it down, Trico. Again, it's so easy to kind of poke the booty out, but try to zip everything underneath. All right, let's bring it up. Hips back to center. Reverse Trico. And we'll take it all the way back to center. Turn your toes to that edge of your mat, and we're going to hinge forward like we're in a halfway lift. Now, I just want your fingertips to touch the ground here. Bend into your left knee. Walk the hands over so that they're kind of framing where your left foot is. And I want you to elevate this right leg. Yeah. Now, keep that foot flexed, tiny lifts. Lifts, lifts, and lifts. I know it's just like a butt is talking to you right now, but it's my butt. So we're just doing butt stuff together. Last three, last two, and one. Bend the standing leg, take it back through center. Same thing other side. Frame where that right foot is and lift up. Trying to go for straight legs, little lift, lift. I know, it sucks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your standing leg, step back through. This time, fully pivot and turn over your left leg. Standing splits, lift the right leg up towards the sky. And again, little pulses up, little up, up. If you're in like a full 6 and 12, maybe trying by taking the hands a little bit further back behind you, so you're almost working more of like an oversplit. Blocks can get used if you're mega tight. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's step it back through center and back to our original front. Holy hips, lift your left leg. And same thing, we're working with those little lifts, those little kicks, little kicks. My flexi friends, hands, breathe. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the left foot down. Halfway lift, breath in. And with your exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Shift forward, bend the elbows to 90. Upward facing dog, stay here. Opening up the front line of your body. And with your exhale, downward facing dog, take it all the way up and back. Now you can stay in this downward facing dog. You can take a child's pose. If you want to work the shoulders, take the forearms down to the ground to work your dolphin pose. I really recommend working your dolphin right now, but I understand if the break is needed. Now, in that dolphin position, think about pushing the shoulders backwards, elevating the sit bones up to the sky. If you're feeling like you're ready to do inversions or anything like that, feel free to work your Pincha Mayurasanas or your forearm stands. Totally welcome to try those things. You can even factor in your back bends into those. So that can even be hollow backs if you want. We're here for 10 more seconds, okay? I know that was quite the booty situation, wasn't it? My ass is feeling very awake now. All right, last 4, 3, 2. We're all back in downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Right leg is going to lift again. Right hip is going to open. It's going to stay straight. I want you to try to make a big circle with this right leg, all the way down and around. Lift it back up nice and square. Knee to nose, big step through low lunge. Lower the left knee down. Give me another big Anjaneyasana. And with your exhale, take both arms to the inside of the right leg. Tuck left toes, shimmy that foot down, low side angle. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it up to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Good. With your exhale, again, side angle. But this time I want you to try for double Utthita. Both of the arms reach towards the front of your space. Now lengthen through your front leg. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Hips shift back to center. And with your exhale, take it all the way down to low lunge. Rebend into your front knee. Good. Standing split. Left leg lifts up. You can take a hold here, or you can work inversions. Handstand hops, press to handstand, whatever your little heart desires. Now these handstands can get used to travel back through your chaturangas, bending the elbows and working through. We'll all meet back in our downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Hip is going to open. Try to keep the shoulders stable as you work one huge circle. Back up and through, nice and square. Knee to nose, big step through, low lunge. Right knee down, Anjane, big lift, big look back. And then take both arms to the inside of your left leg. Tuck right toes, adjust. You're in your low side angle. Big open hip position, I know. Take an inhale. With your exhale, taking it up into your warrior two. Ooh. Good. Now I want you to get your little lean forward. Again, working into your side angle, this time with your double uttitas. Biceps by the ears. We got hella core going on right here. Lengthen through the left leg. Work into your reverse trikonasana, big side body space. And then let's take you all the way forwards into your low lunge. Once you're squared, work your standing split, lift. And if you worked on the other side, just staying, or your handstands, lifting, hopping, whatever you did on the other side. Now these can get utilized through your chaturangas. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset, breath in. And breath out. We're almost there. Y'all are doing great. Right leg lifts. Again, open up the hip. This time, bend into the knee. Take it behind you. Drop it back. Lift through the chest. Press through these legs and try to get space, 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 space. Yeah. Now, take yourself back towards high plank. Listen, weird pathway, okay? Right leg can sweep around, bending or staying straight to work through hurdlers. Yeah, it's almost like a big rond de jambe. Take it back, right leg up to sky. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. Again, into your Anjane. If you have deeper versions in your Anjane here, bending the left leg, bringing toes to the back of your head, do it. I'm not that bendy, so I kind of like to stay here. All right. Let's take it back. Low side angle. Inhale, breath. Exhale into warrior two. Now again, shift back forwards, double uttita. And we're going to work into double uttita trikonasana. Right leg is going to lengthen. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. And bring it up. Reverse trikonasana. Sheesh, that's hard. Exhale, take it all the way to your low lunge. Bending into your front knee. Now again, you can work your standing splits. You can work your handstand hops. You can work your switch kicks. I just want to give you time to play here. I was close. I'm trying to get my handstand full lotus. Feeling close. All right. If you worked your hop throughs from there, work your hop throughs from there. And we got our last flow on this left-hand side, okay? I know, this one has been brutal. Left leg lifts up. Open up the hip, bend into your knee, drop it back behind you. Press, lift through the chest. And bring it back around with straight leg or bent leg to go all the way through to hurdlers. Left leg lifts up to sky. Knee to nose, big step through. Final Anjane here. Lift. Whatever variations you did on the other side. And we'll go back forwards to the inside of your left leg. Adjust low side angle. Big breath in. Exhale, bring it up, warrior two. Side angle again. I know, I don't want to do it either. Double utthita. Create it. And then work into your double utthita triangle. My cat is just over there sleeping. I feel like she's mocking me. Last three. Last two. And one. Bring it up. Reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Rebend your front knee. Take it all the way down. Last standing split on this side. Lift. And again, your playtime. Maybe it's none of it. Maybe it's all of it. Oh, I was so close. I feel like I'm gonna get that. Maybe I'll even pull that off this week. All right, cuties. Last pass through your chaturanga, high to mid. And then into your downward facing dog. Okay. Let's bring you back to the front of your mat. And I want you to go into malasana. So a big wide squat. Just as a little bit of a break from all that. You can wiggle a little bit deeper. You can round and release your spine. Now, let's go into forward fold. So lift up your hips. Again, we're facing the front of the mat. I'm just facing you because I love you. Peace fingers can wrap around your big toes. You can also slide your hands underneath your feet. Try to get some length before you go further forwards and really pull yourself deep there. All right. If your hands are underneath your feet, let's take them out. I want you to bring your left hand into your left hip crease. I know you can't see me doing it, but it's in there. Grab your right set of toes. Try to get some length. And we'll pull ourselves all the way up. Woof. Padagustasana. Now let's turn into Padagustasana B. Take the leg out to the side. Look over your left shoulder. Good. Bring it all the way back to center. Maybe you lift it up a little more. You bring yourself down towards the shin bone. Good. Nice and tall. Bring it back up. Release this right foot. Let it swing back like a pendulum and bring the heel in towards your buttocks. Right hand is going to reach back, grabbing for the inside edge of your foot. Left arm reaches forwards or all the way up. We're going to move into dancer's pose. Take a breath in. With your exhale, kick the foot into the hand, and let's work our balance here. If you have any other variations, like your king dancers, you can absolutely work that. And you can actually work that with a strap, even if you're very advanced and you're really wanting to drill that type of transition for yourself. This is the way to go. I like to get a little loop around my foot Actually, I'm going to take it through the strap. This is a great opportunity if you're falling all over your mat and you just collect your shit really quick. You know what I mean? Okay. So to work that king danzas, stick it. Strap yourself up. And then work it behind, slinging your foot over your shoulder. If you need a wall, grab a wall even. Now strap will come above you, and you'll start to walk yourself down the strap. Maybe you make it all the way to the foot. Maybe you just go partial and really work your kicks. If you lose your balance, let go of that fucking strap. Right? Because you don't want to go down with the ship. All right, keep working. Last 5 seconds. I know that's tough. 3, 2, good. Get out of there on 1. Ha. Yeah, shake it out a little bit. Oof. I'm sure your back feels like it's gotten its ass beat. All right, let's work from the other side. So we have to start from that folded position. Probably feels really nice to do that fold right now. And then we'll grab for the left big toe. This is always a little weird. You kind of got to brace this right leg, and up you go. Padangusthasana A. And then we work to B. Take it out to the side. Long, long, long through the right leg. I would rather you have a nice, long, standing leg than the left leg getting funky. All right, bring it back to center. I know a little Ashtanga shit. Try to bring yourself a little bit closer. And all the way back up standing, release this left leg. And like a pendulum, take it behind you. Heel to butt. Capture the inner edge of the foot. Arm forward, arm up, and give it a kick. Now, constantly here, we're trying to square the left hip down. If you worked your king dancers, take the time now. This is why I wanted to give us lots of time at the end, because this shit takes a while. At least it takes my ass a while, because I don't like to rush. And also, these are just things I don't drill a lot. So again, stability. You can crawl your way up that strap. Breathe. And we'll take it all the way back. Now that's a lot of back bending work, you guys. Give yourself a second with like a neutral spine. And then we'll slowly take ourselves down to our forward fold. Hinge with a flat spine on this one for a sec, yeah? Then let it round at the bottom. Let that give you some relief. And then we'll do a little knee mobility check. With these parallel feet, try to bend into your knees, reach the arms forward. Maybe you check your pistol abilities. Lengthen a right leg. Step it back. Same thing other side. So good. And step it back. And take it back down to the ground. Nice, slow roll. Arms up above your head. Let's work into our bridge. Feet nice and close to your seat. Press into your feet and lift up your hips. Now, this can be your happy place. You can even chest expand, do all the things here that we like to do. But we're going to have a couple rounds. So you can do a couple rounds of bridge, even passive bridge with a block underneath you. Or you can start to work your wheel, because that was a goal of mine to get to today. So we're shoving it in last minute. For your wheel, hands are going to come above the shoulders. You can press up to the crown of your head and stay there. You can also press all the way up and through, working with your straight arms. Now, I'm all for doing some movement here. I'm for walking yourself closer. Do try to have feet on the ground, feet up. You want to be able to try both. And if you have more advanced placements, your chakra asana, maybe you're able to walk the hands all the way to the feet. Maybe you have your stand-ups and your drop backs in your practice. So those are available too. You can always practice these drop backs, by the way, off the wall, okay? Train safe, guys. If you've never done a drop back before, do it with somebody, yeah? Do it with your wall. Pad it up. Put on a crash helmet. Put on your life alert. Hit it if you fall down. All right. So I want to give you enough time to practice whatever you're practicing before we make our way back down. All right. Once you're feeling like you've backbended all you want to backbend, bring yourself down to the ground. And again, keeping neutral spine, bring your knees in towards your chest. Rock a little bit. I love that release for my spine. And then we'll bring your knees wide around your ribs. Flex your feet, Apanasana or Happy Baby. Yeah. This is always when I feel the most blissed out, when I'm finally to this point. All right, bring it back in. And if there's any final shapes you need, take them now. Legs up the wall, twists. Maybe you want to roll into a plow, really negate those back bends. Sometimes when I'm in these positions, especially in like a shoulder stand, it feels really nice to do some like helicopter legs, opening up, taking it all the way around. Oof. There's so much you can do within shapes, you know? Now, if you're ready to settle into our last shape, legs can extend out, everything wiggles out. Shoulders wiggle underneath you a little bit deeper. And we're here to breathe, to be, full, complete acceptance, complete integration. Now let's take a deeper breath in here, my loves. Downloading any messages, any new observations. And I invite you to take your left hand to your heart, your right hand onto your tummy. And again, feel that breath. And take a moment to give yourself so much thanks and so much gratitude for doing that practice today. Friends, it is a total honor to teach you. Thank you for trusting me with your body. That's a really big deal. I take it very seriously. Thank you. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your weekend. I wanted to respect your time and still end on time, even though we got a late start. So we had a little 50-minute power flow today. Thank you, Malia. Happy full moon. It's full moon in my sign, I think. Wait, is it full moon in Aries? Shit. It is in my sign. No wonder I'm feeling so good today. Oh, thanks, Miriam. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Natalia, Malia, Beatriz. What a pleasure. I want to show you Pi, but also she looks like a perfect sleeping angel, and I don't want to disturb you. You all did so wonderful. Thank you for rolling with the punches and dealing with technology. Luckily, we have the technology to figure these things out. Thank you, Miriam. Receiving and sending right back to you. Quick little class reminder. Of course, we have our Thursday beginner's flow. So that will be at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time. My European loves, it'll be a little later for you, so depending on where you're at. And then on Friday, we're doing bar. It's our Halloween bar. So it's going to be really fun. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So European loves, sorry, it kind of isn't available for you unless you're a total night owl. And then that following week, I will be in San Diego. But I ended up editing my trip a little bit. So that show that I was supposed to do on the 30th, I ended up cutting that show just for my mental health. I was not feeling ready to do 2 shows. I was only feeling mentally, physically okay for one, and teaching my workshop, which is all on the 24th in San Diego. So next week, there will not be a power flow because I'll be doing work. But I'll be back for beginners on Thursday, the 28th. Sorry for all that information smashed into one. I'll write it all down next time. Wonderful, Miriam. So yeah, that's not too late. Yeah. Okay, you have to see Pi because she's perfect. Come here, child. I know you're asleep. I know I'm disturbing you. I know I'm busy, but busy with blessings and abundance, you know? If anybody knows how to bottle the smell of my cat's paws, that would be great. That way I can huff it when I'm gone. Because you're going to be with Daddy, not Mama. Okay, back to your napping pod. Furry baby. All right, loves. Yeah. I'll close the stream up, but my heart is still open. Thank you again, and I hope to see you on Thursday and Friday. All right, love. See you soon. Bye.